for this pivotal road to be up to being an entrance of the governorate.
Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Muhammad Sadik Auf, Professor of Road Engineering. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, Dr. Auf, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, as he's inspected yesterday, Saturday, the Damietta port and also Port Said. He referred to the advantages and the benefits we can take from the location of the Damietta port, and especially Damietta Governorate, as it's linked to the River Nile, and I mean its connection to the River Nile and also to the Mediterranean Sea. So give us an idea about this point, please.
Okay, and the development plan firstly for Damietta port, which includes Tahya Masr 1 station and Tahya Masr 2. The first one has been finished completely in infrastructure works, and it is ready for actual implementation. This station is being implemented in partnership with an international consortium, and the project aims to increase the container handling capacity of Damietta port to 3.5 million equivalent containers. This is within the framework of Egypt's effort to transform Egypt into a regional center for transport logistics and the transit trade in implementation of presidential directive. Also, I wanted to mention to the Tahya Masr 1 container terminal project is an important model of international cooperation between Egypt and leading international companies in the field of maritime transport and logistics. This cooperation aims to attract foreign investment and enhance cooperation with the private sector in order to help economic development and achieve the ambitious national vision to transform Egypt into a regional center for trade. The implementation of Tahya Masr 1 container terminal project comes with the framework of the Ministry of Transportation of the integrated logistics corridor Tanta Mansoura Damietta. This corridor consists of logistical zone in Tanta, the Tanta Mansoura Damietta railway line, the dry port in New Damietta, and finally the port of Damietta. This important corridor contributes to link Egypt's various ports and cities to each other, which enhance the efficiency of transport and the logistics movement within the country, which makes it easier to the Egyptian exporter and importer to access global markets. This project also contributes to achieve Egypt's ambition goals in the field of trade and transport. The development work of Damietta port will be fully completed in 2027, which is after about 3 years, and it will be a tremendous addition to the infrastructure in Egypt.
Yes, so Dr. Raouf, the services that are provided by the port of Port Said ports and also Damietta ports, what are the services that when the projects that are taking, the development projects that are taking place there are completed, what are the services they are going to provide, and especially to investors?
We have many services that could be provided to the investors. The most important thing is that there is an integrated system that is not only limited to the port, but extended to adding a railway line to link the transport of goods to and from the port, as well as warehouse area, logistic area and the dry port. Damietta port also is not only a seaport, which makes it an integrated port, but also it is currently underway to make it a smart port that will be managed at the highest level during the coming period, ending the procedures for exporting many goods to various countries of the world from various Egyptian productive and industrial sections, indicated that they included fresh agriculture crops and various important industries such as petrochemical industries, furniture, and a number of advanced industrial products, explaining that these products are exported to many countries of the world, including the United States of America, countries of Europe and Africa, as well as the Middle East and Turkey.
Yes, Dr. Raouf, also the developmental projects and the developmental work that took place in the ports of Alexandria and also El Ain al-Sukhna, how would this development help to transform Egypt into an important global logistic center and would also boost the economy in Egypt?
The work now is being carried out in all seaports in Egypt, and also to link all these ports together to transform Egypt, as I said today, to a regional center for trade. Our role today is to encourage factories for more export operations. Stressing that this is the main concern of stage agencies during the next stage, thanking all those responsible for implementing the development work in Damietta Port and Port Said as well. So now we need to help the economic situation of Egypt to attract investors to come to Egypt and then to bring foreign currency, especially dollars, to enhance the economic situation of Egypt.
Yes. What are the countries or the nationality of investors that we expect to that there would be a cooperation between Egypt and these countries concerning the investing in the ports that are going to be developed?
We need investors from all over the world, from any countries that can come to Egypt and see the development which has been carried out in our ports, and then to invest and then to bring foreign currency for the economic situation of Egypt. So we don't specify a single specific country. We need to investors from all over the world.
Yes, Dr. Raouf, also yesterday the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, also inspected the field of industry in addition to the factory for manufacturing the tires here in Egypt. So how did you follow his inspection concerning Egypt's boosting the manufacturing of car tires?
Yesterday, Professor Madbouli, the Prime Minister, visited many factories to produce, for example, tires. Also many industries, especially in Port Said industrial zone, and we need to encourage all these investors to work in Egypt, even they are Egyptian or they are foreigners.
Yes, the Prime Minister also yesterday said in a press conference that the Egyptian economy, the state is planning that the Egyptian economy would have several things to depend on. First of them is the industry, also tourism and also agriculture. So give us an idea about his statements.
For the side of agriculture and tourism as well, I wanted to mention that now Ministry of Transport construct the high-speed train to connect Cairo to Aswan and Abu Simbel, also between Safaga, Hargada and the Red Sea, with Qina and Luxor. All these high-speed train lines will help especially the tourists to visit Red Sea beach and the culture tourism in Luxor and Aswan as well. To all these projects comes with a single aim to bring foreign currency to the Egyptian economy.
Yes. What are the other factories in the field of industry that we are expecting that the Egyptian would be able to produce, like, for example, yesterday as we saw the inspection of the Prime Minister in the tire factory?
I mentioned about the tire factory, but we have also dairy products factory and furniture factories, especially in Damietta, which is famous for such industries. And we encourage all industries that can produce products could be exported and bring the foreign currency.
Yes, yes. I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Mohammed Sadik Auf, Professor of Road Engineering. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.